this heavy SOB. Oh, yeah, evidently it was. Shoot. Okay, come on out. Hey guys, Chuck House of Mopar. Welcome back. Today on As the Wrench Turns, I'm gonna pull the steering column, the dash, the heater box, and eventually, maybe this video, get all of the everything out, harness and all that. Yeah, let me make sure you're seeing what I hope you're seeing. These things are notoriously a pain. Got a little punch for doing roll pins. Asked a couple guys, prying from under here, I guess is what's going to happen on the satellite on Louise. I guess it had this on here. I don't remember, but with that car, I just slid this up, cleaned out the old grease, and put new grease in. Because we are working towards doing floor pans. And I wire wheeled over here, and yeah, there's plenty of air holes. You know, we knew that. We knew these are bad. That one was bad, and this one's also bad. That should be fun. Anyway, let me get you set up. Oh, I got a new light here. Harbor Freight, not Harbor Freight, but Amazon. It seems to work all right. I was almost afraid it was going to be too bright, but it's not too bad. Here's a magnet. I think it's about 40 bucks. Yeah, I have no idea how long the battery lasts. Not long, I'm sure. But that's okay because we have extension cords. All right, about ready to tear into her. Yay, here we go. All right, I had soaked that once. I guess it's still good to go. Roll pin punch, you know, you guys are familiar, so it goes in there. I had a set. I looked and I looked, and then my old buddy that never comes around stops by a old John Deere lawnmower engine. So we're looking at that, and I was saying, man, I looked everywhere. I think he had them. He didn't come out right and say it, but I might just keep them. He's had them probably 3 or 4 years. Wiener. Anyway, well, yeah, maybe, I don't know. We have some little luck here. Try the littler one. Probably was. Got it started. There we go. Almost. Almost. Abracadabra. I'm afraid we're getting interference from lights, which I've never had. Oh, I know what it is. It's this stupid thing. Yeah, that's gonna suck, actually. Yeah, look at that. All right, I've never really been in there much, you guys, at all. To see, actually, there's the fuse box. Damn, the heater box is huge on this thing. AC car. Goodness. So we got some bolts here. Looks like we're missing one. And just one. Guess that's okay. Those up there. And we can drop this guy and let her out. Now somewhere in here there's a power for the turn signal and whatnot, right? Anyway, let me see what I can figure out, and we will go from there. Sorry, I got that stupid light on up there. It does this number. Bolts are out. I'm gonna get up here now and start prying there, and we'll see what the heck we can damage. Okay. All right, that's somewhat support. I just remember I was gonna bring myself a piece of wood down here, a little shim, just to keep from, this is aluminum, I think. would appear to me piece of shim just to keep this thing for, oh, look at that. The gods are being good to us today, boys. I'll kiss my fan. Wow, thank you guys. Thank you, my angel, whatever, you know. Whoever's watching out for me, the car gods. All right, well, I just got to get in there and manipulate that plate around the brake pedal, and I think we're going to be good if I don't yank too hard and yank all this out. But she's looking good, making me happy. Yeah. All right, she fought me some getting this past the brake pedal. Wasn't the worst thing. So what do we got? The electric. Look at that. That's awfully nice. Okay, these are here. These are what you know, when you clamp it against the bottom. Oh man, damn it, I never saw that. Shiz, triple shiz. Damn it, damn. Wow, that sucks. Anyway, that does suck. The gasket is junk, of course, go figure. I guess this is the bearing. Yeah, it's a little snug too. Everything's just all junk. All right, well, crap. That sucks. Okay, got the throttle cable out too. A little did I know, because I didn't know, I could have unbolted this and out she would have came, right? As it was, I'm trying to get this thing all out through this hole and then around the brake cable. I got it out, but I didn't know. Bagging and tagging, boys. You gotta keep track of this crap. All right, we're gonna pull this bulkhead connector apart and see how ugly. I didn't walk in here. I didn't bring anything in here to do it with. See how ugly that looks. Yeah, a little screwdriver to help pry it apart. Okay, let me get figure that out.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day. I lost a clip, which was really no big deal. I had you guys over here watching, and I pulled the bulkhead connector, everything out. And I got the starter relay and the voltage regulator, and you can see I might have written on there. Because when this is done, I'll go ahead and do one last filming. Everything came out well, a little greenage there. You can see I got the engine harness and the light harness are all gone. I sure do hope I'm showing you guys what I'm pointing at. If you're gonna do a video, you might want to let everybody see where you're pointing. Also, I did some things that, let me come over here, where I don't get completely filthy, okay? Yeah. So what I do is I look and see, you know, this was galvanized underneath, so I just blast it, and that's just clear Rust-Oleum. This thing, remember, it was a little hammered. This deal, Lord Chuck, still not pointing where I'm shooting. And then this, the throttle pedal too, the linkage was galvanized, I guess. And then this is my jam. These are all those bolts from that. I just wire wheel them, heat them, dunk them in oil. Now this will rust, so what I'll do is just put a little bit of oil or grease on them and jam them in, and they'll last for a long time. Weird, I know. It's just my thing. Throttle cable's in good shape. What I'm going to be missing is the rubber deal for this. It's actually in here somewhere. It's in two pieces now, but I don't know if it's repopped or not. We'll have to figure something out down the road. So yeah, here's the bulkhead connector. I mean, that's not scary, really. I mean, in my opinion. Those should certainly be cleaned up. Here's the headlights. I just put everything back on here. I'm getting a new engine harness, forward light harness, stuff like this. You know, they don't. You got to keep that. And if I haven't said it before, this is getting a 4-speed, so there's stuff I'm going to have from the bulkhead connector, like the backup light goes down over the trans and up over and in. For the backup light, I don't have that. What do we got here? Yeah, she's a little butchered. I have a wiring harness, you know, diagram. Here's the, I guess, the alternator, water temp. These are the horns. Just keep all this stuff, you know, because why not? Oh yeah, the darn old talked to a guy just a little bit ago. His name's Charlie Porters. He's up in Michigan. This is his jam, redoing these. I just wanted to know if this could be fixed. He's like, oh yeah. Of course, it's all about money. So anyway, yeah, in between stuff like this right here, it's just what you know, it's mindless work that I don't get filthy. I usually require a shower on days like we're having here. So next, it's going to be the dash. Of course, there's 5 bolts across the top anyway. 5, 6 looks like. They come out, a couple on down below, and she drops back. And Bob's your uncle. I should have to look in there and see. I'm going to have to make sure, you know, everything's unplugged. It's still got an AC vent down there. And we'll get this sucker out and look at the harness and see if there's been somebody terrorizing it over the years, which, you know, they've already terrorized it with a damn old oil pressure gauge. So yeah, all right, let me figure out what I'm going to do next here, and we'll get that dash out. Okay, all right, boys and girls, I have, I think, loosened everything up. I did it because it was tedious. I got braces for the, I'll show you later, braces for the steering column to the dash to the firewall and all that fun crap. Yeah, it'd be fun putting this back together someday. So all the wiring, I believe, is disconnected. I think we're ready to go. So the sides are loose. I got 2 bolts left in the top out of the 6. One of them, they're fairly loose. About ready to lay this in my lap. Now I'm sure there's something that's gonna hang up. I'm gonna go your way, so your direction. So we'll see. There's 1, 2. Alright. Oh, rat doo-doo. I got one last AC duct. That may be an issue. No, that was not going to be a problem, but what might have been, the brake cable is still hooked up, which on these cars it's just this pull deal, right? Yeah, brake cable. E-brake. Well, I'm not afraid yet. You will be. What they say in that movie? Yoda. You will be. Let me dangle the angle here. This is what this is. Angle the dangle. I need a box. Use my hood prop. I need to document stuff under here. Here's what we have. I don't know what the hell these are. I didn't take a nut off of there. I don't know where they're supposed to bolt to. Yeah, I gotta document all the vacuums. What I do, I'm videoing it. Yeah, try not to wreck anything when I take it apart. Pretty cool. Not really. All right, well, yeah, okay. All right, lads, I think we're about ready to see what's hooked or unhooked. I don't know. Yeah, well, nothing left but do it, right? Oh, what's that? You know what goes there? Wiper motor. No wonder I didn't unhook anything. Is that it, fellas? Let's see. Kind of looking like it. It's not rust anything. Okay. See outside. Not the worst thing. The question's going to be, how hacked is it? Some stuff wasn't hooked up. Whatever. Where's the bulkhead connector? Right there. Guys, I think this thing will be reusable. This harness is $600. Plenty spendy. Let's see. That's a light, I guess, for up there. Of course, all the other little lights. Light for the glove box. I don't know what the hell this is. Door light, ground. That gets snaked through the A-pillar. Yeah, there it is. I think I'm fairly happy. Being an AC car, this thing's a real pain in the butt. There's no room under here. All right. We'll go look inside. So the dash, or whatever, heater box, cooler box. This is defrost. That one went up to here. I have no idea what the rest does. That one clearly went over to there. I suspect that one will go over to there. Then there's, I don't know if there's, must be some more of them. All right, well, that'll be next. There's a ground. And this thing looks largely intact. It's got leaves in it, but the satellites, of course, had mice in it. Fairly happy. All right, boys, sorry for the fan noise. It's just a must have. Got a screw here that hooks to the brake pedal. One there. I saw 3 out there, 2 nuts and 1 bolt. The trouble I'm running into is that that bolt is spinning. I can't get up underneath here, I don't think. Let's tug on it for a minute. See what happens. Let me get myself a position. Yeah, lousy view, I'm sorry. Here's the bolt. That's in the heater box, I guess. So before I got this out, I thought, oh, I'll throw it up on the internet. So we're gonna press on. We're gonna let the internet catch up to us. I'm gonna take off the, you know what? I'm gonna take off this. Now, here's what I was thinking, that this thing called the master cylinder has got these bolts down here have nuts on the back. Okay, that was just awesome. But now that I'm looking at it, I think the whole damn thing will come loose, and you just take it off as an assembly. Okay, yeah. All right, I got in here without the stuff I needed. All right. Let's see. Oh, crap. Yeah, darn it all the heck. Well, somebody smiled on me. Why on earth? Why on earth? Yeah, I don't know on earth. Let's see if the rest of them want to break loose. There's 2. Those are... All right, should come loose. They're spinning. All right, now I get to drop everything on the ground, get in behind here, hold it, break it loose, just have awesome time. Okay, I'll show you when I get back. Got it. These boogers, they didn't have any studs to... Stupid Chinesium doesn't come with the studs, you know. And even though I bought these without the studs, you buy studs, you know, and they don't freaking fit because Chinese. All right, that was really cool, you know. The last time I had to come in from inside here to get this out. I thought these were some Chrysler thing, but these clearly are not. So, there that went. There those go. Just coming off. What? Now what? He's just stuck on. Yep. Okay, there's the yellow paint. Cool. Yay, not cool. I gotta get the pedals off. Okay. That was no fun. Yeah, well, whatever, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, yeah, the rudder pedal, the brake pedals are out. I'm done for now. Look at how firewall insulation, hey? Pretty nice. Yeah, we'll be reusing that. Yeah, hopefully overnight somebody's going to tell me what the deal is with that bolt. Otherwise, it's getting sawzalled off, and we'll go from there. Here's these. I knew that there was some bolts in some of these. That's a factory Chrysler bolt right there. See how they did it? We all know, right? Paint it black down there. Yeah. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? You know, you're going to run into stuff once in a while. So, I am going to clean up a little bit. And I think I'm going to blast some stuff, you guys, and paint it. This crap, you know, for now. Looks like it was kind of whatever. Blast that and found another bolt for here. They didn't. They lost. Still missing one up there for, you know, that holds the steering column up. Here I am. All right, let me, I'm gonna wash and then pick up and blast. Okay.
1 week later.
Hey, yeah, at least a week later. I've modified my shirt because, yeah, it's
hot, damn hot, real hot.
That's right, damn hot. Today's nice, so we had a cold front come through, finally getting some rain. About 4 inches down, boys, yeah. So I'm losing clips. I'm not losing them. I'm not getting them transferred, and that kind of cheeses me, but whatever. So I realized I probably need to explain what had gone on. The deal's got 2 bolts there, right? And then that one. All right, I'm going to put a little inset of a back of a heater core, airbox, heater box, and then here's one with the bolt. So you can see it looks like they just have a square in there. It snaps in and that's spinning. So I'm going to have to grind it off. I'll grind it because I don't want to damage the firewall. Not that anybody can see it ever, but I mean, there I am. I wouldn't damage it too much. It'd nick it or something. So yeah, I've been busy a little bit. I'd like to get back to this, but so yeah, I just blast this stuff, you guys. Got a junior blaster upstairs and the pedal assembly. Then this is just clear, gloss clear. I figure it's good. You know, I looked at, you know, the underside. It had been just steel. This thing. So anyway, yeah, I blasted all this stuff. This thing is the water valve. It tested. We'll do that with all the, we'll get the heater box out. We'll get it up here before we end this and we'll test this. So yeah, I just eat up a little. So the point of the whole deal here, some stuff got skinned up a little bit. We ain't scared. But anyway, I'm going to get a different set of tools out because I was out here the other day thinking I have 3 grandkids and 2 more warming up in the bullpen. I thought, well, I should build a fort, right? Well, so yeah, there we go. So my grandson calls me Papa Chuck. He says, Papa Chuck, we need to build a tree house. I'm like, I know, I was just thinking that. And he says, we need to have a slide. I'm like, oh crap. So here it is. Found that on Marketplace. These things are over 700 shipped. I didn't pay that, nowhere near. And I was going to put it around a tree, you know, how cool inside. But I think it's just going to go here. What the hell, right? It's going to be hard enough post hole digging with a thing. But anyway, I digress. I will show you guys that later, I imagine. It's going to be at it 2 days. We'll get the platform up for it and it'll go from there. All right. To be continued. We got a little damage done yesterday. Could be a little platform up to 7 feet. Little house. That on the end. Yeah, we did all right. Considering, I'll tell you why. Considering, my buddy Mikey went over to he helped me pull the motor in the Coronet. He went over to his brother-in-law's last night, Friday night. It'd been planned for a couple weeks. Well, let's just say, you know, they spent the night on chase lounges in the barn. And I kept singing that song. He didn't know it, or in my own head, about Toby Keith, Good Once As I Ever Was. I don't know how he pulled it off yesterday. Need a little bit of hydration for sure. Yeah. Mikey, my hat's off to you. Anyway, before we start that, I want to get this heater box out of here. I am going to set you guys up. And I think I'm going to grind that off with a 4.5-inch grinder to start, because the little 3-inch air-driven one, those discs just aren't as good. And I might get the head off and then go down with the 3.5 or something, just to avoid tearing stuff up too bad. So, all right, let me do this, and we'll go from there.
Several days later.
Here we are, boys. Pretty proud. My buddy Mike went above and beyond. All the corners, details up there, that's 1/2-inch rebar. Look at up there above the door. Pretty cool. This is, got to do railings. That's going to have to get addressed. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. No hat day, guys. It's gonna be hot. It's hot now. It says 115 heat index, 98 outside air temp. And if you're wondering, yeah, I went down the slide 3 times, interest of safety, you know. But first this is so awesome. So when you're thrashing, pull this crap away, blow some sawdust out of here. All right. Boys, one screw here, like this OB. Oh, evidently it was. Shoot. Oh, this is awesome. Big old heavy one. Heavy D. I got all my hoses on hooks. Oh, come on. All right, I won't look at maybe what carnage we have. I'll show you guys. We'll look together. There it is. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for nothing. I had to reshoot this clip because the lighting was bad. Let's look at these. I had to get a new one of these for the satellite, and I did not have this door on mine. Look at this. What's this? Does something, boys. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if Chrysler uses good quality rubber. We're going to test these things. This rubber is supple. I guess they just didn't. They probably used a better quality even for 1965, just because those can't fail. Here's a little culprit right here. Well, at least the nut, the back of the heater box isn't rusted. Why were you turning, you little bugger, you? Well, to fight that out some, that'll be something. Yeah, so here's your heater box, boys. She's pretty good. Not rusted that I see. Yeah. There's a lot of vents in an AC box. Yeah, saw that earlier. That actually looks like it might have been something. All right, let's flip her over and look at the bottom. All right. Yeah, boy. Yeah, there it is. All right, these are fun to rebuild. There's some gasket goop that goes all the way around here. Yeah, okay. All right, let me set this up and we'll test this thing out, see if the bellows are working. All right, I got this little piece of junk. It's called a Mighty Vac. I had one before and I threw it in the damn garbage because they are kind of junk. But I had to buy this because I wanted to know if these worked on the satellite. And I needed one because I bought it originally because I thought I could suck brake fluid through, but it didn't work. Sucked for that. Okay, so these are the red and white tracered ones for that. I don't know how to test this. I'll stick it in the white. I'll pump it. Nothing's happening, so I'll plug the hole. It says 0. Let's try the red side. Put it in the red side, put my finger over it. You can see if the bellows moves or not. I'm gonna try something else. All right, I liberated some hose from here. Took my, all right, now, I don't even know if this is the right side. I'll just pinch this one off. See it moving? Closing something. Nothing changed. 18. Well, whatever. I might have a little issue, fellas. It's probably the linkage. Oh, this is supposed to move this door, and it ain't. It's supposed to move a lot. Well, if nothing else, we've determined that the linkage is frozen up a little, but that bellows works. Let's try another one. All right, let's try this one. That hasn't changed. It's slowly going back. It's pulling that linkage. These things probably work in concert, it looks like. I don't know. At least it's holding air pressure. Looks like. Yeah. Is that it? That's it. All right. The cowl still got it. The rest of the cowl still has to come out. That was in there. Minimal amount of mice turds on top of the others. And I'll get that out on my own. That out of my own. And then, of course, the wipers are coming out too, I guess. But what I need to do is document it. I get my dang old phone and airdrop it and fun stuff. So, yeah, this, let's see. It is what it is. It's a pain. It's going to be a pain. Looks like there might have been 2 cables there. I don't know. So anyway, that's it for now. This has taken me a couple weeks. I cannot wait for my grandkids to see that fort. That's a cool fort. I got to get a pirate flag and a roof, but that's future Chuck. And railing so they don't fall off, hurt themselves. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for now. I am gonna take that cowl piece out, clean up, haul that crap down to the basement. We'll sit till this winter. Put you up there, and that's all I got. I'm gonna finish up and cool off. So anyway, thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. See ya.